Did you miss me? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Katie Does Commentary. As always, I'm Katie. Nobody else is here, just me. I mean, you're here listening to me talk and then watching a movie. This one, I had always heard of it. Like, I knew the name of the movie, but I had never seen it. And then I found out that it's like it's a cult classic. The critics just hated it when it came out, and but people really like it because of how ridiculous it can be, and it's very campy. People, there's a lot of things which means it's over the top and ridiculous to the point of it being funny when it wasn't meant to be a comedy. I don't. I hope I'm explaining it correctly, but we're gonna get right into it. I've seen most of this movie. I think I haven't seen some of it, but let me tell you, you're in for quite a treat. There are certain things in this movie where you're like, was that needed? But this movie is not terrible. I don't think it is. I think it's entertaining and, yeah. And by the way, it's available on YouTube for free. If you search Valley of the Dolls, it's the very first one that pops up, and I believe the what's it called? The thumbnail. I almost want to say clickbait, but I'm like, no, it's thumbnail. For some reason, my brain always goes to clickbait. It's Sharon Tate, on the ground. I think she's like filing her nails. So it's not the other one. There's another one where it has a great picture, or better picture than this one does, but there's no audio after I think maybe 12 minutes into the movie or less. So yeah, this is available. The picture's okay. It's not the best. But if you want to watch it, it's there. I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. And what's great is there's no, what's it called? Advertisements. So we can just watch it all the way through. And of course, they're like, oh, it's very, like, if it resembles real people, that's just coincidental. 20th Century Fox, y'all. So, you take more pills, don't you? Here's the thing about the opening. It's too long. Creative. And then we get this song. Like the theme. Here's the thing. It's like it's narrated by Anne or Annie. Head for New York. Her voice reminds me of somebody else, but I can't put my finger on it. What? George Washington. Welly? Welly? I've never heard that name before in my life. She's like, peace. I'm leaving for New York. Doing what? Oh my gosh. Those shots of their reaction, like, what the fuck? Holy shit, you're doing what? Oh, it's Willie. I thought you said Welly. I was like, Welly? I'm like, is his name Wells or something? And he was like, I call him Welly. Like, why? Here's the thing. This is when they play the opening. I'm gonna talk over it. Here's the thing. There's some weird things that they would like, stop and like they pause it randomly. And I'm like, did we really need that? Like, it's funny. Dionne Warwick sings this theme. Oh, that's right. Wait, John Williams. Nuts that John Williams did this. You just wouldn't expect that. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, not everyone knows this, so why would I not mention it? Judy Garland was actually originally cast as Helen Lawson, but it was eventually ended up being played by, I just lost her name, Susan Hayward. And it was basically because, well, also the character of Neely, it's based off of a book, as you will see right there, is based off of Judy. And then Judy Garland was actually cast, but she was a problem. Like, in her later years, obviously this director wanted to work with her, but she would always show up late. She showed up late to, like, I think first day. She was also very insecure, so she was fired. Which I would have loved to see Judy Garland in this part. Not that I hate Susan Hayward or anything like that. I love Judy Garland. And they don't allow men. I didn't know any. She's like, I'm new here. Like no men. No men, like, at all? Or just you can't sleep with a guy in your room? At least I thought I did. Here's the thing. I feel like she has the most... I hate to say it. People will probably disagree with me. But I feel like she just has the most boring story of all the three main girls. Yet she's, like, narrating it. Probably because she's the most, like, level-headed of, like, I don't know, of them all. Oh, her cat. The agency. Important ones. Bellamy or Bellows? It's a lot of bells. Is there a Mr. Bell? Mr. Bell, Bellamy, and Bellows. Oh, shit. I can write if it depends. I can definitely write 60 words a minute, but I can sometimes write a little bit more. Or type it. I meant type. Whoa. Oh. He's like, I'm going to be hungover. He's like, at least he's self-aware of his habits. He's like, oh, I'll go out to dinner and I'll be hungover in the morning. And yes. Sorry. I'm excited. starting her off with the crazy thing just to see if you can handle it. This guy's probably like, I think she's a secretary. Yeah, it's like, probably going to start her off like hard of like, oh, you need to sign this shit. Sending her to like the most like crazy client or whatever. Bellamy my plot. Her voice just reminds me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on it. If you're a Capricorn, is that what she said? Oi, what do you got against Capricorns? If you know what that movie, which movie that's from, you get an A+. I'll tell you in a second. I like her stripes. And she does have a singing double. Which is a bit weird because Patty Duke could actually sing. But apparently what I heard was because it was based off of Judy Garland, that character, they felt the need to have a singing double or, like someone to dub. Just how smoothly she just takes off her glasses, like... She was just about to explain it to you. Ow. I like that song. Ballpoints are not lousy. Not all of them, anyway. Give me a fountain pen. Yes. It's too good. What a big ego you have, Miss Lawson. Your ego is as big as like the Atlantic Ocean. If you are referring to yourself in the third person, like clockwork, man. Ooh. Ooh. Rude. I like that she treats like everybody that way. Or I don't like it, but it's like, she treats everybody poorly. It sounded like he was vaping. But I think he was, it was, like, it's like bubbly water, like tonic water, or, what's it called? Club soda. And I was just like, it's like he was just taking a, like sucking in, like, all those vapors. Some of them sound like that. They're so loud. Right? It's your first day and they're just testing you. No, I don't want to think about it. She's like, look, she made crafts. Oh, she must have only signed one because, that was right before she said something about the girl who was singing. She's still keeping her hat on and everything. She's like, it completes the outfit. I have to keep it all on. Oh, no. He's like, I get to look in your beautiful eyes. Dang, everything just goes. Her bag, it's just her shoes. Everything is that tone, very earthy. Barely pink. And then an angel graces. Hey. She just randomly like tries out the headdress. And $600 in 1967? Oh my gosh. Don't, yeah, what the... And as you watch this movie more, you think, what if she was just allowed to do her songs, you know? Would none of this happen? And you're like, I don't know, it might. Yep. I got to. She just wants to frickin' perform, you know? She's damn good. Crumbs? Ooh. Right. She's like, peace out. I know I'm hot shit and I can sing like a beautiful bird. And you could tell she's like naturally gifted too. She's like, I was gonna get better. Yes! She just randomly comes in. Gee, honey, I'm sorry. But I love it. Right? She's like one of those people who's just like, I just want to sing and dance and act. I don't want any of the other bullshit. Same, girl. It's like, I don't want any of the friggin' politic bullshit and the big old egos. conquer cystic fibrosis. Oh, nice. There's also a great channel where it has called Lost Vocals. Where they have they put in the actor's real voice, taking out the dubbed, and she sings this very well. It's entertainment, honey. I might like her singing, like her actually singing it better than the dubber. That microphone's in the shot. You're fired. Bro, it reminds me of when... Bro. It just reminds me of when I was watching, like, footage that, you know... footage from, like, a student film project, and, like, there was so many microphones in in each take. So much... Oh, at least one microphone. And I'm like, no one checked the frame? Like, that's like filmmaking 101. Like, check your shot. Make sure the boom is out of the shot. But, you know, I'm like, I just hope they found, like, a frame where it wasn't in there. One of her rich boyfriends. He's old enough to be her granddad. Oh. I have one of those lights. I think this character is based off of Dean Martin. Uh-oh. Mr. Tony. She's like, oh, hello. I'm trying to figure out his... Is his collar eating his bow tie? Is that even a bow tie? We may never know. She's just like, ugh. She's like, what a man. Just like, oh, hello. Oh. She's like, I don't care for his voice all that much either. Or am I just, I don't know. You worry too much. He sees an angel. He wants to spend time with an angel. They're like, yay. No. When you're admired, I mean, by many people, it is very nice to have the applause, applause, applause. Oh. We can really live. I wish you could friggin' live in New York for 150 a week. Ooh. Dude, I'd be living elsewhere if I could afford everything 150 a week. I'd be like a friggin' Rockefeller. Mother? Just leave her alone, Mother. Why would you tell that to your child? Like, that's horrible. What is the story of that childhood? You know what I mean? Like, you have no talent, even though you want to be an actress. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to go to sleep. Fingerprints. And mink. This is ironic. Positive. Just might be raining again outside, y'all. Oh, it is raining. Not in the movie, but it is cold in the movie. It is cold here, where I am. He's really well versed in flowers. Did he just say fraternity? Possibly nothing, possibly everything. Right? She's like, oh. I'm sorry, that's kind of a weird. I'm the only one that thinks that's a bit of a weird line. She's like randomly just like, I'm a philosopher. I just know that I have to know. Close the window, you're gonna die of a cold. Why are we playing this song again? I don't think it's necessary. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is like a weird... Like, what is this set, though? She's dubbed as well. I'm trying to figure out why is there like, what do they call those? It's almost like, what is it called? That's like the thing that you put over like a baby's like cradle. It's just so awkward. It's supposed to be like a musical, right? But like, why? I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna get answers. Like, why is that there? Why was that choice made when it added nothing to the story, character, building? The way this ends, y'all, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? If you haven't seen it before. And if you have, you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure out the hairdo. It has like a randomly extremely long pony. Stop me. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, queen. I wonder what kind of musical this is. She's singing amongst a colorful, whatever those things are called, with random shapes. It's like it's an abstract painting, but on steroids, and it moves. That thing that looks like an avocado or like a cell. Like, oh, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Good heavens. She's like, we'll get drunk. No, she's, never mind. She's not that kind of girl. Or she's like, oh, we'll get drunk. Till then, oh, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. tomorrow. Oh. She did say she liked sherry. When you dictate. Henry Higgins? That's because it's the middle of the night and nobody's there. Who wrote that? It's funny. It feels like we're the only two in the world. Is that just to like lead into like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hold your hand because we're the only two people in the world right now? Do 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 do. She's like, why is this song again? It's instrumental, but why is it here? She's not even taking dolls. She's not even taking it. And dolls are pills, which we haven't gotten to that part, so sorry. Whoa. All these fades to the next shot. Whoa. He's not looking for a wife. He's looking for friends with benefits, y'all. Wake up, Neely. Like, what? This is like... This is like... This is like if you were like, oh, let's do a montage, man. You were like, took a hit of acid or something. Like, it's alright. It's interesting. Like, that obviously isn't in their house. They're just in front of, like, a blue background. Tap. Tap on the table. Oh, shit. Oh, they start drugging you. Studios, so they get all those numerous days out of you. Judy Garland does wear an episode, a costume like that. Oh, it's her nightclub thing. That's right. What's it called? An outfit like that in Star Is Born. When she's like, Swanee, how I love you. I'm not gonna sing anymore. No shit, Anne. Jeez. Shit. Something must be... She didn't say shit, but I did. Something must be wrong. Well, yeah, she said it's urgent. Like, that's like that episode. I mean, that commercial. Why did I say episode? It's like that commercial. No one plans on having an accident. Well, that's why it's called accident. You dummy. Does she know that you're a grown man? You know I am, baby. That won't stop girls from swooning over you like, oh, Tony. It's freezing. Yeah. Your mother sounds like a piece of work from what we've heard. No. That's the new iPod, guys. It's coming out 2067. You heard me. It's gonna be freaking lit. It's important you sign when you get a telegram. Sorry if that scared you. I'm worried. You're a horrible person. Congratulations. You're a horrible person. Dude, and those rotary phones are so heavy and thick. You could knock a person out with that. Like, he's like, I wanted to be a shoulder to cry on. I'm your shoulder you can cry on. However it goes. I don't know why I said I wasn't going to sing, and here I am singing. That's a nice vehicle. I wouldn't mind it. Don't start yawning now. No. Okay. That's nice. Scandalous rumor. Like, it's like she's doing an impression of, like, somebody else. Other than her, she's like, she's not her, rather than being herself, she's doing a vocal impression of somebody else. That's what it sounds like sometimes when she speaks. She's like, oh, there was a rumor. I can't, it's just, I don't know. Chestnuts, I'm assuming. I don't know. Honey, you just saw it come out of the frickin' pot. She just leaves it on the floor, puts it back on. At least blow on it. Make sure there's no, like, crumbs on it. Food fight. When you fall in love, you belong to someone else. But wouldn't that only be true if that person loved you? Oh, maybe not. No, don't pay attention to me. Oh, shit. Her hair doesn't move. It's all that hairspray. Excuse me. Sorry. Little baby burp. Come on. Just do it. But I loved you. So he's like, oh, so we'll have sex now. She's like, let's go to my childhood bedroom. Get out of my house. Get out of my childhood house. Why can't he get his own freaking hotel? Jeez. Just because she's a secretary of an agency doesn't mean she's a secretary at home. She's off the clock. It's a pretty cool car. I can't tell you what kind it is, but I know it's a car. It's vintage, y'all. Oh, my Atlanta. Atlanta. Lawrenceville. Sweet. He said, fine. You cock-blocked him. So we had to say goodbye to you. I keep singing after I just said, I'm not gonna sing. Sorry. I would read it after you're out of the street, but you do you, Anne. You do you. Or whoever's voice you're impersonating. But it's not me. Oh, how dare he? Lionel. I feel like Lionel would be a great name for a cat or a dog. Oh, wait, no, a cat or a mouse or something, or like a gerbil of sorts. I wasn't very hungry, honey. I am freaking hungry. I don't know about you. Not Kevin. Kevin! Gillian girl. That's the name? What? I know what he meant, but I'm like, I would have been like, actually, I am a fucking girl. You can have an unknown actress. Ooh. Oh, she actually. Oh, I forgot. She did do it. I mix. I sometimes when I first saw bits of this movie, I would visually mix her up with Neely because I don't know, their hairstyles were pretty similar, but I was confused. She's like, hold on, this is so weird. Like, what is that? Like, look at this hair. She's like, oh, there's, what's her name? Whoa. They got gray lipstick. That's a choice. Flawless complexion. Hello there. Mother, stop calling me. You're rude. Are you watching this ad right now? Whoa! It looks like a bad and disappointing acid trip to me. I've never done acid, but, you know. Be like, mother, get yourself a frickin' job. Miriam's like her mother. Annual Grammy Awards. The Toastmaster General. She's like, yes, I know. Yes, I know. She's always got Miriam, you need to chillax. Singing for her supper. It's like best newcomer or something. She's like, don't worry, there's music in it. Tony's home. She's like, I got a haircut. That's how long it's been. She's like, I made this decision. I miss her old hair. But it'll grow back, it's fine. Ooh, nice car, Tony. She just puts it in his hand. Why? Oh. She's like, shit. That's how you found your wife, though. Lasagna. Dude, that sounds good right now. Some lasagna. It's charming. Did she somehow, like, grow all of her hair back? I'm so confused. She's like, oh, shit. That sudden zoom in. That's scary. Shoom. That was scary. Zoom in suddenly. She's like, thanks. Hell yes. You'll love it. Oh, thanks. I haven't read it. She's like, don't you remember I hate you? The door was open. Let myself in. Back in the day where they just were like, oh yeah, you can just pop right in. I'd be like, I'd shit myself if like I saw like my neighbor just in my house randomly. I'd be like, whoa. That's a name. My name is Ted Casablanca. Yeah, that's drugs. Exact. She works. She probably works like 14-hour days. I don't know. But you're insecure. Oh, so she's exhausted because she's insecure. Interesting. She's like, what's up? She has such a sweet, nice voice. Oh my god. I used to drink milk with my dinner when I was a kid. Because, for like calcium and stuff. Oh. Oh, shit. She's like, She's like, It's like, The truth. Yeah. What is that chair and that table? It's interesting. Ooh. She went there. Oh. Ooh. Damn. Oh, this. After a while, you're like, stop. I don't want to hear this song anymore, quite frankly. How to feel. And a baby. She's like, I don't know. Oh. He's like, none of them. All the girls have the same problem. They weren't you. That's the gist of it. Dun, dun. She's in Hello Dolly. With Take Casablanca. Can't have that, apparently. You're right. Uh-oh. I don't know. He's like, nah. Like how everybody's just like, no one's helping her. Like, help her. But they could have thought of more than just a Tony, Jennifer, Tony. That part was so soap opera-ish. Oh shit. Dang. That's horrible. Now she's doing pills. No. She's like, oh shit. Because the kid could get the. Because the child could inherit the disease. No comment. And some cheetah print. Oh, that's sad. Oh. Oh no. Demoiselle. Measurements. That was a pretty good dig, Jen. She's like, I respect myself. Ooh. That was like the only time we had any Jen, voiceover. Wouldn't it be the light? Whoever did the lights be frying you, not the cameraman? Ooh, shit. Can't put him behind schedule. Pretty soon they're gonna be like, yeah. And be like, no more. We'll get someone else. For talent? Being obnoxious. Sparkle. They work faster. Just say no to drugs. Interesting that she called Neely. It's like, did Neely, like, get one or something in the past? I don't know. Makes you think, makes you wonder. Uh huh. Porn. Adult films. Ooh. Not her head. Right. Probably loads of like childhood stuff too. Of like, oh, do this and perform and da 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 da. Then go back home. Oh. She's like, what is going on around me? Something gonna happen. I just know it. I actually dig her hairstyle. It's interesting. She's like, I'm ready. Where is he? She's like, darn it. She's like, I'm in my underwear and he's not here. Ooh, that's so dangerous. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Oh my gosh. That day you contaminate my pool. Ooh. That was a girl. Dolls. Right? Ooh. She's like, I'm just gonna stay right here. She's like, she's like, I'm lucky to be waking up right now. Mm-hmm. Yep. But they have to finish the film. If you mess with money, it's, you know. Aw. I mean, she agreed to it. That's something, right? Dang. So talented, but then, like, you know, addiction and shit gets in the way. Who are you calling? Nice. She's like, this might be my last day of boozing and we just chilling. Shoom. I'm really traveling incognito. Oh, that's right. She's like, what the f? She got desperate. Topless a go-go. Interesting. Is this like Booby Avenue? Like, what is this? Yep. Dang. People just running into you. Who is you? Oh, okay. Jeez. Okay. So did she sleep with him, not remember, and then he basically just robbed her? She's probably like drugged up or something. Oh shit. Damn. I thought she already agreed to that though too. Oh my gosh. Gabrielle. She's like, oui, oui. He showed his oui, oui in the French film. Film di arte. Like what? She's like, let me do it. Oh my gosh. I would be madly in love with you. I will get a divorce tomorrow. So did she just admit to going to bed with like other women, other men? She's just kind of like, okay, this is something. Da-na-na-na. Like what? Wait, what? She's like, I'm gonna go out on the balcony and show all of my lady bits. Like what the fuck? In the United States. Ooh. You don't really need to act with those films. The apartment. Oh, her cute little headband. But what they say is zoo, they show the fence. Okay. Oh, she's like, if I do that, that'll tranquilize me. But then they throw you in one of those baths. Whoa! That's horrible. He writes out what I said. Oh, she's like rebelling. Ooh. Nice. Oh, shite. Okay. Kooks. Oh my god. She's like 30. Whoa. Okay. She's like, I started playing checkers with this little girl. She's like 30. Then one day, yeah. Interesting. They got like a maestro playing the piano, just rocking it. And then she starts singing, which is nice. Oh. Poor Tony. Get those endorphins from singing. Oh, okay. Come on, Tony. Get a duet going, you know? Those chops. I think he does better in the lower register than he did, in the first song that we heard him sing. Aw, this is so sweet. Aw. Aw, that's sweet. Why would you wheel him away? Oh, did he? I think he might have like passed out or something. No. Oh, nice. Sure. Wonder how long she was there because they didn't really say anything. True. Does she call him Lion? Did I hear that correctly? Lion. It's short for Lionel. My name's Lionel, but you have to call me Lion. She's like, I like him. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Tell me where I stand. Who's that boy holding your hand? That's a killer song. Come on, Miriam. Aw. Aw. No more boobies. Well, yeah. Specifically the beach, but why specifically the beach? It's so sad. Don't you worry, babe. Don't you worry, baby. I had the moment I said, I'm not going to sing anymore. I was like, don't you worry, baby. Poor thing. Aw. Aw. Poor thing. No. This is sad. Da-na-na-na. Poor thing. Jen. But why? She could still be happy. Gosh, like right before she goes to sleep forever, she hears her hubby singing sweet things to her. No. It's so sad. No. It's so sad because of how many things, like, it predicts the future. That's the author of the book Valley of the Dolls, the reporter. She had a new contract. Didn't mention that when she was talking to her. I think there was a possibility of a new contract, but I don't think there was a new contract, but that's just what I'm saying. Oh. Finding the pills. Oh. Bloop. Get rid of those pills. She's like, why do you have her pills? I am suspicious, but I'm going to play it off like I'm all right and I'm fine. Yeah. And she's like, I'm worried that she's going to take you from me. But she's not going to mention it. At all, of course. Loser of the week? Wait, what? Annie. She did take her man. She's like, you're mine now. Okay. This is so weird. She's like, I'm just gonna take. Oh, now I think they were prescribed to her. If you notice that a detail, I could be wrong and I didn't see it correctly. I don't know. It went from it was hers, so she probably started taking Neely's leftover and then got her own. Ooh. The next scene is awesome. It's cute. Ha. Ha. This next couple scenes are like so awesome. You're like, wow. Like new house. It was basically like Housewives, but like back in the 60s, like before Housewives even existed. Ooh. Very sorry, Helen. Talk to my agent. Both available for marriage. I love this. It's so good. It's over the top and wonderful. I don't know. I feel like the entertainment industry is full of all of that. Just as long as you show up for your shows and rehearsals and whatnot. It's a wig. Her natural hair isn't even bad. It's actually beautiful. Meow. Stone cold, man. That's not even bad. Like her natural hair. See, like that, the hair doesn't look that bad. Come on. Yeah, let's do that. Like, who cares? I like her sparkle. Her sparkle. Excuse me. I'm burping again. Who said she's... Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, she's not on. She just took friggin' pills. Uh huh. And you're also jealous, I would say. That's a point. That's a pretty decent point. Okay. She's like giving advice. It's like, oh, okay. Ooh. Like, I never understood, like, why did she start taking him? Like, it was just so random. And this freaking song again is so overused. See, it would make sense if they saved it for this scene again, because she's actually. Oh my god. She's like, I'm just gonna lay here. Okay. It's just so odd. This is what you do when you're like. When you're high. Like, what? She's like, oh, okay. Yes. I'm good. Like, did she take him because that guy left her for Neely? Like, I don't understand. She was like that woman of like principle, like, so you've had enough of those. Don't take it with alcohol. And then she's like, taking them. But she got on a train, so that probably means that she's clean now. She's above it all. It is really pretty there. She only seems to return in the winter, I've noticed. She's like, hello. All right. Tell me, darling, is what it's called. Oh, she's just like acting just like Helen now. Mm-hmm. Yep. What? Ooh. Oh, shit. He's like, oh. Ha. She turned into a Helen Lawson. Dun dun dun. Shit. But why would she still have them? You know what I mean? Like, if she was off of them, they just appear in her makeup box. Everyone's scurrying. It's Mr. Dreyfus. Look at how young he is. Richard Dreyfus. Just look at that first. Of course she is. Oh. Is she a sailor? She's like right there. He looks sharp. Aw. They won't see you much if and love you if you're not in shows, you know? What are you doing, Neely? You were doing so good. I don't need anybody to. Where is everybody? The realization of, holy shit. All by myself in this alley by the stage door that is locked and no one will let me in. Or no one's inside, I don't know. Yep. Yeah, she does call him Lion. At first I was like, what did she say? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Okay, girl. That was shrill. Ah! Well, not shrill, but people say it was overacted. And yeah, there's like pieces where you're like, okay, it was a bit overdone. But I feel like considering that she's like on drugs, booze, and possibly has some sort of a mental issue, it makes sense that she would be over the top. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think she was miscast either, because some people were saying that. I don't think she really was. I think she did a good, decent job. She did a good job. No. Maybe someday. She's like, bye. This part, okay, it kind of pisses me off. How she's just like, she wanted him, and then she doesn't want him. And then this fucking song again. And she's just like, I'm just gonna walk out the front door, play with a stick. Not that one, but this one. This one's longer. I'm gonna... like, what the fuck? And then, so Neely was just left screaming in an alley. Jennifer died, like, I think 30 minutes before this film even ended. God, I'm so sick of this song. They play it like 5 times, at least. Here's the thing. It's not a terrible movie. It's enjoyable and entertaining. And at certain points, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah, I just think that there's moments where you're like, what did it... I don't know, I feel like... I didn't really... I feel like it would have been better if they focused on just Neely, and if they told that character's life story, essentially, or like, just like, I feel like Neely was the most interesting character, and she was funny. Anne was was fucking boring most part. And, I think you could sure have it be Neely, like, the focal point, be like the main character, the focal point. And then, like, have, obviously, like, Jennifer and Anne. But, like, I feel like if it was centered around her, because I think she was the most interesting, it would have been better. But, yeah, it's funny. I understand why people are, they go back to it and they're like, this is fucking funny, because it is funny. Parts of it are over the top and you're like, what am I watching? But there are great scenes that are just a joy, and I don't think it's horrible. I feel like a broken record, but tell me what y'all thought in the comments below. Yeah. I'm gonna leave links in the description to videos that I like about this movie. One of them is behind the scenes and like the story of making the film. It's about like 20 something minutes long, and then another one is why the film is still basically around and why people like it, I guess, and how it achieved the cult status. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next commentary track. Bye-bye.